a mystery, man.
I know you don't. I know you don't.
I said a while ago when T.I.'s son King was getting a lot of flack and a lot of heat in the media, that to me he just looked like a young kid that wanted to prove to his father that he was a man too.
Think I ain't spoke to my son. Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandmamas, he's going to prison.
It all came crashing down in a gas station parking lot, lights flashing, cops surrounding the car, King Harris, son of rap legend T.I., sitting behind the wheel with a warrant on his name, a gun in his waistband, and the smell of loud creeping through the air.
All right, I need you to step out the vehicle.
What you want to do? You want to take my grandma home?
Yes, sir.
There's one in the head.
Does your buddy have one as well?
Put some guns in here.
All right, just hang tight right here for me. Let me clear this. I don't want any accidental fires.
There's no safety. You gotta take it.
There's no safety.
You take the
Okay.
clip out.
Well, I'm not gonna mess around with that too much. Let me just set this down right here. Dude, step out for me. Yes, sir. Place your hands behind your back for me. All right, right now you're just being detained. You're not under arrest.
Okay.
I'm gonna be at the church. All right, I appreciate you being cool, man. We're just gonna take a look at this information, make sure it's valid.
I ain't sure this.
Just take a step to the side for me.
But this wasn't just another celebrity kid getting reckless, because that one arrest, it tore the entire Harris empire apart. A marriage collapsed, a father disowned his son, and what looks like a tight-knit hip-hop dynasty turned into a broken home on full display. Everyone had questions. What happened to T.I. and Tiny?
Hitting me and getting in my comments, telling me what to tell King, okay? I know my son. Think I ain't spoke to my son? Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandmamas, he's going to prison. If you got to keep this up, he's going to prison. Ain't no way around it. Ain't nothing I'm gonna be able to do about it. Can't nobody stop it but him. You know what I mean? I've already had the conversation. I've already made my peace with it. Because I know that energy. I was that energy. I know exactly how it's gonna turn out.
Why did King go off the rails, and how did their private chaos end up center stage for the whole world to watch? But buckle up, because this story's way deeper than it looks. It started like something out of a movie. October 2024. King pulls up to a gas station like it's a scene from Fast and Furious. Reckless turns, tires screeching, damn near hits a police cruiser. Officers pull him over and instantly things go south. They smell it right away, strong weed flooding out the car, and then they spot it. A loaded strap tucked right in his waistband. Calm on the outside, but inside, you could see it in his eyes. King knew it was over, and just when they thought they were done...
Stop talking to me. This ain't your restaurant. This ain't your restaurant. Everything you make, I can pull out my pocket right now. I ain't tripping on you. I ain't tripping. Get the hell out of my face. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Who the hell is he? What's your name? My name King. You know it and your mama know it. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. That file show.
Come back.
What? On game what? On game what? Come here. Come here. I'll show you what I do. Come here. I'll show you what I do. Come here. Come here.
The system wasn't finished with him yet. A 2022 warrant suddenly flashes up. Driving under the influence, speeding, suspended license, everything snowballs. But this wasn't just an arrest, it was a turning point. Normally when a celeb kid lands in trouble this big, the family circles the wagons. Lawyers get called, PR teams get to work, but not this time.
To make him look better, he said he know not true. Silver spoon, I ain't never ate with that day a day in my life.
Nigga, you did have a silver spoon.
Look, Tip used to have to come to my grandma's house because I'm getting in the fight.
You cried like a baby to go to your grandmama's house.
Every day.
You to hold your breath.
Every day.
I know. him out here. I know you don't. I know you don't. I know you don't. I know you. What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all doing that to me? Y'all know me. You know I stand on business.
T.I., King's own father, went silent. Not just publicly detached, but cold. In interviews, Tip made it crystal clear King wasn't his responsibility anymore. Direct quote, "I've already made my peace with it." Even when fans begged him to help, he shut it down. Said if King kept pushing that energy, there would be only one place he'd end up, locked behind bars. And Tiny, she didn't try to hold the family image together this time. She filed for divorce. Boom, done.
Those motherfucking 12 pull up and they say, hey, who do you belong to? Who raised their hand? Somebody got to raise their hand. I've been seeing him around too here a lot. You gonna raise your own hand? I've been seeing him around too. Huh? Well, when you got drugs, it ain't like. Y'all got drugs around those legal guns. That's called it's not possession of a firearm and commission of a crime, sir. That is a felony. Yeah. Thank you.
But let's be real, King's downfall wasn't overnight. It had been years in the making. The internet is brutal, and as soon as that body cam footage dropped, social media pounced. Clown emojis, fake gangster memes. People called him a silver spoon savage, pretending to be hood even though he grew up rich. Fans accused him of copy-pasting his dad's persona and exaggerating a trap life he never lived. But King didn't stay silent. He got on live.
He just became a father, so I got 2 grandchildren now.
Wow, congrats.
Yeah, I got 2 granddaughters. I got a grandson on the way.
Wow.
King's about to have a son.
King's about to have a son. Congrats.
Yeah. And I told him I'm gonna make this the greatest gangster of all times. I will raise this child to torture you the way that you tortured me. I promise you, there will be an indictment in this young one.
Talked his SHT and said he never got anything handed to him. Claimed he barely lived in his parents' big house. Said he grew up regular, even struggled at times. He was trying to prove himself, but the more he spoke, the more it became obvious. King didn't really know who he was anymore. This isn't just about guns and gas stations, it goes way back. Before the glitz, before the mugshot, there was a boy raised in the shadow of a father he barely knew.
A lot of people hit me up like, King, I know you tired, you ain't getting no sleep, and the truth be told, before this little I ain't been getting no sleep, you know what I'm saying? I just been outside working, lifestyle, lifestyle just lifing, you know what I'm saying? And, but now I'm damn sure not getting no sleep. This up every morning, and then around the morning time, he like to do that little live concert I be doing with him. And, he like to walk around the house. So.
T.I. was in prison when Tiny was pregnant, and by the time he got out, Tiny had carried the full load herself. King was raised by his grandma more than his own dad. Fast forward, T.I.'s racking up Grammys, millions of albums sold, studio sessions, movie roles, red carpets, but at home, King was learning about discipline from Twitter instead of from Tip's voice. Even when T.I. tried to parent, it came with that disappointed father on IG Live energy. Never warmth, never softness, and King, he started craving something. Attention, validation, anything. So when his dad finally noticed him, it wasn't for the right reasons. December, just weeks after the arrest, King and T.I. both in luxury seats at the Falcons game. Video goes viral. Why? Because a father and son got into a full-blown argument. On camera, in front of fans, it starts casual. King says he wasn't raised in privilege. T.I. snaps, says King's version of his childhood is BS. Next thing you know, the tension hits a boiling point. They're face to face, pushing, shoving, security moves in. People stunned. Nobody expected hip-hop royalty to show family chaos right there in a stadium suite. Tiny was horrified, not just because they argued, but because it proved what she'd known deep down. This family was broken and the world just saw the cracks. When Tiny filed for divorce, she didn't hold back. This wasn't just irreconcilable differences. She listed everything: the public fights, T.I.'s cheating history, his violent outbursts, his emotional abandonment, and most of all, one big truth: he gave up on their son. To Tiny, this wasn't just the end of a marriage, it was an end to the lie. The red carpet appearances, reality show smiles, perfect Instagram family, none of it was real anymore. And King's arrest, T.I.'s reaction to it, that was the final straw. But while one door closed, something unexpected happened. Even in chaos, life's funny. Just as King hit rock bottom, he became a father. In November 2024, he welcomed his baby boy, King Jr. He made a post, "Time to take over," dropped a track called Dear Son, talked about doing better than his own dad ever did, said he was going to be present, loving, involved, and Tiny, for the first time in months, she smiled. She wanted King to feel what had been missing from his life. The bond, the focus, maybe even healing. For a moment, King looked different, softer, like he was becoming a man, not just performing the part, but peace doesn't last long when your past won't let go. Even as King posted baby photos, clips kept haunting him. His mugshot, the weed, the gun, the fighting at Waffle House. People were sharing old videos like they were new again, dragging him back through the mud every single time. And once again, T.I. said nothing. Fans noticed. The silence was louder than any podcast quote, any cryptic tweet. People started wondering, was Tip embarrassed, afraid, or just fed up? Either way, the message was clear. King was no longer T.I.'s son. He was just King on his own. This wasn't new for Tiny. She'd held the family together for years. T.I. went to jail, she stayed. T.I. cheated, she forgave. T.I. toured the world, she raised their kids. Now she was watching her son walk down the same dark hallway his father once did. And Tip, he just turned his back, but the difference was, Tiny saw the signs. King wasn't just wild, he was crying out for structure, for love, for something real. Watching the man she married judge their son without taking any responsibility hit harder than any argument. Because to her, King wasn't failing. He was hurting. The street fights, the live rants, the baby at 19, the music videos flashing guns, the constant drama. Or was it a boy trying to become a man on his own terms? One who was never truly shown how. Somebody trying to fill a legacy that was both a blessing and a curse. Fans kept arguing. Was King out of control or just misunderstood? Was he copying T.I. or was T.I. dodging his own reflection? The truth probably lives in the middle, because when you're raised on cameras, raised in chaos, and raised in someone's enormous shadow, it's hard to see yourself clearly. Today, Tiny's out, T.I.'s silent. King's a dad standing in a storm trying to find peace in the thunder, all while the public's still watching. This isn't just about a boy getting arrested. It's about what happens when fame fakes a happy family, when success hides broken bonds, and when one generation's pain gets passed to the next like a family heirloom. T.I. was once praised for escaping the trap. Now his son is caught in one. But this time, the bars are made of expectations, hate comments, and father wounds. So what happens next? Does King find his own way? No. Or just repeat the path? Does T.I. finally step up as a father, not online but for real? And does Tiny finally find the peace she's been chasing for years? One thing's for sure. The Harris Empire ain't what it used to be, and the world is still watching every move they make.